Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Friday, June 6, 2025. In tomorrow's episode, fans can expect Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, to deliver her baby, Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, and Cody Bell, Josh Kelly Bond. Plus, Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, meets with Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner. Fans watched as Sasha went into labor while being questioned on the stand at Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, and Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, court. Hearing. Sasha ended up confessing that Michael is the father of her baby, then went into labor. Of course, Willow ended up delivering Sasha and Michael's baby right there in the courtroom. In the next episode, Sasha will be cradling her newborn baby girl in the hospital. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, sits by Sasha's hospital side when she asks him for one more favor. Over with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros. She was just busted thanks to Carly Spencer, Laura Wright. Carly was fuming over Sasha being betrayed by Nina. Then, Carly decided to tell Drew Kane, Cameron Matheson, that Nina was the one who hired Jacinda, Paige Herschel, to have him drugged. In a preview clip for tomorrow, Nina tells Drew that if he tells Willow the truth, then they will both lose her. However, with Drew framing Tracy Quartermaine, Jane Elliott, what does this mean for the matriarch? Back over with Michael, he will be reeling over Sasha's birth and the courtroom testimony. A part of Michael will be thankful to Willow for safely delivering the baby. At the same time, they are in a court battle. In a preview clip, Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, tells his son that compromises can lead to solutions. So, is Michael thinking about coming to an agreement with Willow? General Hospital spoilers reveal that Carly will confront Jason about lying to her. Curtis meets with Jordan. Cody and Molly get to know each other better. Plus, Anna Devana, Finola, Hughes, has a confrontation. Meanwhile, Marco Rios, Adrian Anchondo, advises Gen Z Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda. At the police station, Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, calls someone for help after being arrested. This person is probably her son, but the tension between them is intense. So, will Marco help his mother out of her legal situation? Or could Natalia be turning to someone else for help? Port Charles is simmering with secrets, shifting alliances, and the dangerous promise of reckoning. On Friday, June 6th, General Hospital explodes with tension as Nina Reeves sharpens her claws. Sasha Gilmore makes an impassioned plea, Marco DeLuca delivers a dark warning that could alter destinies, and Sonny Corinthos offers much-needed guidance. But will anyone listen before it's too late? Nina's fury erupts. You have no idea who you're dealing with. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, has been pushed to the edge before, but this time she's teetering dangerously close to going over. After yet another tense encounter with Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, Nina finds herself cornered emotionally and politically. With the SEC scandal still fresh in many minds, and her relationship with Willow, Caitlin McMullen, wobbling again, Nina is tired of apologies. She wants control and revenge. At the Metro Court, Nina confronts a junior editor from Crimson who has been leaking information to the tabloids. The betrayal stings, but it's the insult to her authority that drives her into action. Nina doesn't. Just fire the mole. She issues a chilling threat. If you think you can play games with me, think again. I made Crimson what it is. I can destroy it, and you, just as easily. But Nina's wrath doesn't stop there. She's overheard by Valentin, James Patrick Stewart, who quietly watches from a distance. Valentin's worry grows. He's seen this Nina before. She's raw, reactive, and ready to torch everything in her path. Later, when he tries to intervene, she shuts him down. Don't lecture me on damage, Valentin. You of all people know how sweet vengeance can be. Is Nina spiraling? Or is this part of a larger game she's playing? Either way, Port Charles. Better watch out. The old Nina, the one who set Ava's hospital room on fire and kidnapped a baby, is never far behind. Sasha's plea. Let me help her, at GH. Sasha Gilmore, Sophia Matson, finds herself back in a familiar place, between heartbreak and hope. This time, it's not about her own recovery, but someone else's. Her friend and former confidant, Willow. Still recovering from her bone marrow transplant and trying to reclaim a sense of normalcy, Willow has become increasingly isolated since her split from Michael, Chad Duell. Sasha sees it clearly. Willow's smile is forced, her answers rehearsed. The vibrant woman who once fought to survive has been replaced with someone fading into the background. Sasha confronts Michael at the Quartermain estate, delivering a heartfelt plea. Willow needs more than doctors and structured routines. She needs connection, friendship, and time away from the Quartermain cage. Michael is caught off guard. He insists Willow is doing fine, but Sasha doesn't back down. I've been where she is, Michael, and I had no one when I needed someone, most. Don't let her go numb the way I did. Meanwhile, Willow overhears part of the conversation, her eyes well with tears, not from anger, but recognition. Sasha's words stir something in her, and later, she approaches her friend privately. Do you really think I'm lost? She asks softly. Sasha's answer is simple. No, but I think you're trying too hard to pretend you're found. Could this be the rekindling of a deep friendship? And more importantly, could Sasha be the one who helps Willow rediscover her strength? Marco's ominous warning. Something wicked is already here. Trouble rarely knocks in Port Charles. It kicks the door in. And on Friday, the city's newest wildcard, Marco DeLuca, Adam Huss, makes it clear that something wicked this way comes. Ever since Marco returned from Europe under murky circumstances, suspicions have followed him like a shadow. Now working, under the guise of a legal consultant for Sonny's associates, Marco's real agenda remains cloaked. But bits of truth begin to slip through the cracks. At the Savoy, Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, arranges a private meeting with Marco. Curious about the man who seems to know far too much about organized crime syndicates and Port Charles's power players. What Marco says chills Curtis to the bone. You think you're dealing with old enemies, but this is different. What's coming isn't about business. It's about blood. Later, Marco seeks out Ava Jerome, Mora West, with a cryptic message. You still think you can outwit ghosts, Ava? Some things can't be outmaneuvered. Some debts, especially in this town, come due with interest. Is Marco warning Ava about her past sins, or is he part of the reckoning himself? Sonny's wisdom. You don't win wars by fighting every. Battle Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, is no stranger to the cost of war, especially the ones fought close to home. On Friday, Sonny becomes the voice of hard-earned wisdom when Dex, Evan Hofer, approaches him with information that could reignite tensions with a rival crime family. Dex wants to strike preemptively, but Sonny urges caution. You don't win wars by swinging at shadows, he tells his young protege. You win by knowing when to wait and when to walk away. It's a rare glimpse into Sonny's more introspective side, one molded by years of violence, loss, and the realization that not every fire needs gasoline. But Sonny isn't only playing mentor. He's also grappling with personal fallout. His relationships with Nina, Ava, and even Michael remain fractured. And when Carly crosses paths with him at the park, the two share a quiet moment of almost peace. I miss when things were simple, Carly admits, looking out at the water. Sonny nods, his voice low. Simple's a lie we tell ourselves between storms. They part without resolution, but something lingers. Regret, perhaps, or the memory of what once was. Also happening. Friday, June 6th, Trina Robinson, Tabyana Ali. Receives an unexpected delivery at the gallery, an unsigned painting with a striking resemblance to her late father. Is it a message or a warning? Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, follows up on a lead connected to Pikeman, and what she uncovers links Marco to a long-dormant CIA file. The deeper she digs, the more dangerous the trail becomes. Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, and Chase, Josh Swickard, face a romantic hiccup when a blast from Brooke Lynn's past shows up at the PCPD with a surprising connection to Blaze. TJ Ashford. Taj Bello begins to suspect that one of his patients, recently admitted with neurological symptoms, may be connected to a new designer drug sweeping the city. Is someone poisoning Port Charles from within? Coming up next week. Friday's cliffhangers set the stage for a dramatic week ahead. Nina's threats may not go unanswered, especially if Carly decides to hit back with a PR war of her own. Marco's warning hints at a dark enemy moving closer, perhaps one that even Sonny won't see coming. And Sasha's emotional stand may lead Willow down a new and surprising path, one that could take her away from the Quartermains altogether. As summer begins to burn in Port Charles Friday, June 6th, reminds us that in a town built on secrets, the truth doesn't just hurt, it destroys. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.